Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get out of here. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of a live stream, a live review for Queen of the Universe, a new competition on Paramount Plus that RuPaul Charles is executive producing, where 14 queens from around the globe are entering a competition of live singing proportions. No lip syncing involved, but a very big stage and high production values, as the cash prize is $250,000. Some familiar faces, some lot new, actually, and a twist at the beginning. We're going to get into it today. How's everybody doing? I know it's a Friday afternoon, evening for some of you. I wanted to make sure I got this review today. I did promise this. And of course, I still need to do Canada because I was kind of into Canada today. Canada's Drag Race was a good episode. So tomorrow, I'll have that review available. The Christmas Giggery with RuPaul. I said I would review it, but I rather just dedicate a 5-minute to 10-minute block of time on the panel where I, give a slight review of it versus a video. I don't know if I'm going to get through it. I somehow got to the episode. I recorded it, but I was just flipping through channels and I saw it on. I sat there maybe 2 minutes and said, oh no. I might need to do a reaction video for Patreon just of me cringing to the show, because trust me, what I saw, I was like, oh, baby. But I will get to that as well. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for loving the t-shirt, one of my little Sonics. Unfortunately, the yellow is blending in here, but it just works for this. But yeah, we got to talk about Queen of the Universe. This show kind of surprised me. I'm normally not into singing competitions, but I will make an exception for this one. Italia, I haven't seen just yet. I'm trying to spread this joy out here. As you know, season 14 is about to start on January 7th. I will address, of course, the issue at hand with one of the contestants here, which I said, oh, I guess we're going to be seeing them for a little second. But there was some drama that happened with one of the contestants, and apparently a former contestant from Canada's Drag Race released information about this on their Twitter. And yeah, we'll definitely have a conversation about that. Also, somebody in particular decided to show up in another competition, and child, I'm not going to drag her too hard, but Lord, this was not it. It was not it. Matante Alex, I believe, is the name of the person in particular. Yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out. And I'm gonna have to. You're talking about La Mas Draga? Is the Mexican drag competition worth a review? Is it on YouTube? I mean, I could take a look. There's so much to watch. I'm tired. There's so much to watch. As bad as the Xmas, you know what? Let me highlight this and forget y'all my co-host today. As bad as the Xmas special might be, the Quay is much better than the whole horrible season of AJ and the Queen. To be honest, why not an AJ and the Queen Christmas special? I really thought about that. Like, why not? And also, Rue, I'm not in your business because we're not friends yet, but in my mind, have you been trying to push that show to other streaming apps? Because I don't see why no one picked that up. It wasn't a bad show. It really wasn't. I liked it. I personally it took a second to get there because some of the characters were annoying as hell. That little girl, whoo, child, that little baby, pissed me off the entire goddamn show until we get towards the final episodes and they chilled the fuck out. And I was like, okay, there we go. regardless of that, off of RuPaul, even though RuPaul executive produced this, all that kind of good stuff. Queen of the Universe, episode 1 and 2 is what we're reviewing today live. I appreciate everybody so much for being here. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and become a part of my Rant Pack family. You can also follow me on all social media pages at Matty Rants, except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. We are moving the Drag Race trivia off of airtime. We will no longer be doing airtime after the 12th of December, and we'll be talking about what the new move will be doing with that soon. And don't forget, we also do podcasts with other panel members, as you know, for the show on Sundays, the panel, with Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We've taken a little break, honestly, because a lot of shows have been coming out. I've been stressed. Dooley's been stressed. We've also have things going on in the background with our lives. It's towards the end of the year, and everyone's trying to get their shit together. So I appreciate those who have, offered me patience. And for those who haven't, well, again, I'm just going to continue, do what I got to do. And here we are today. So appreciate this. This is a requested video. Queen of the Universe, Canada tomorrow, panel Sunday. All right. Moving forward and moving on, let's get into this. I know you didn't turn green on me. Thank you. Queen of the Universe. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Eurovision style contest, indeed, live singing songs that have either been written before by other people for them giving their own rendition of it, or I guess original songs if any of the girls have them. We haven't seen just yet. But this was sort of a get to know your spill. This is me, as the episodes were titled Part 1 and Part 2. And it was a two-part video. Okay? That's what I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Where we thought it was going to be one thing and then it ended up being something else. Graham Norton is the host of this show for particular reasons. Why? This is actually in London, UK. So girls needed to come from the US this time to get on over there, honey. And everybody else as well gathered around. I'm going to say this now and talk about this in a general sense. The stage is everything. This is going to be hard to watch the other shows because that stage is everything. Bitch, look at the back. The back is so huge. And then it has this long runway to this platform in the front. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I was like, I'm just going to enjoy watching this for all of the beautifulness of the backdrops that they continue to use for each of the queens' performances, which we'll see with some of the screenshots that I took. And then just the fact that the cameraman gave good shots. Oh, I was happy with production. Queen of the Universe has good production, y'all. This was one thing I did care about with the show. It was very well produced, very well staged, and I enjoyed the essence or sort of the aura that it presented with people in the audience. Not a whole lot, you know what I mean? But enough to make this seem like this is a big deal, right? I liked it. Let's see here. Why can't I find episode 1 anywhere? Christian, it is on Paramount Plus. I'm not sure if it's different for other people in other countries, but if you're in the States, it definitely is going to be on Paramount Plus. It'll say Part 1 and Part 2 and play 2 episodes. I think they're like 48 minutes, 51 minutes long, something like that. But yeah, love how this is set up, honestly. Now, our judges panel is kind of set. Legends only, some, most, some. Vanessa Williams being one of them. Vanessa Williams, oh, you know I love you. You're one of my favorite people in life and in history. And still your ugly role on Ugly Betty is still one of my favorite things on the planet. But Vanessa Williams is there giving legendary status. Next to her is our favorite honk. No, I'm just kidding. It's our favorite Trixie Mattel, winner of All Stars 3. And of course on the show, country music artist, Trixie Mattel. She's on this panel here. I said, okay, we put somebody who's the winner of a show on a panel of judges. That's not Drag Race. The RuPaul can't do it for regular Drag Race. I'm just playing, but Leona Lewis, where the hell have you been? No shade, but I honestly was gagged to see Leona Lewis anywhere. And I love Leona Lewis, but I just haven't heard anything from her with music-wise in such a long time. Long time. Recessionista, I'm being a kind gentleman. Furman, we will talk about Trixie in the same comment that she said several times for different people, which was so funny. It just kept on repeating. And I was like, all right, come on for this record. But it was nice to see Leona Lewis in action. She is gorgeous. I was a big fan of her music growing up, and it's nice to see that she was lovely and she was there. Michelle Visage is on this panel as well, representing RuPaul. In my opinion, RuPaul's like, girl, I'm not about to sit down and watch these babies sing. You can sit there, Michelle. No shade. No, Michelle got the job. I'm not sure if anyone's even a head judge here. I think it's just a group panel and they're going off of this route. I'm not really too familiar with Eurovision, but I guess they're trying to give Eurovision-esque tease here, you know? Miss Track 9. Right. It was so funny when they were introducing her, and it was very much, well, this is her music like portfolio. Like that's it. That's the music portfolio. That's it. This stuff. And then she has her Emmys for, of course, hosting, judging, excuse me, on RuPaul's Drag Race. So she had a little. Michelle has a resume. Shit, and she's hosting on Wendy Williams right now with Leah Remini again. They've been getting a lot of good feedback. Let's go ahead and get into the comment section here. We talked about this. Yeah, was it me or just Trixie acting weird, almost as if she couldn't handle being next to Vanessa and Leona? I mean, she could have been intimidated because those are two very powerful artists and women in the game that have like done a lot. So, I mean, you know. Forgive Me will forever be a jam. Okay. Come on. It's been a long, cold winter since I've seen her. That part. I mean, in this lineup, which does not belong. Oh, what? Oh. Trixie's record was skipping backwards. I mean, Miss Track 9, Michelle is there. Come on, Michelle. No, Michelle was more than there. Great production quality. Even the worst contestants last night had much better voices than any of the singers on Drag Race. You forgot to add Jujubee in there. Cough, Jam, Rose, maybe Cynthia Kiss quality. I don't know. Cynthia actually, I think, would be a great person to put on this platform that I can see possibly making it into the finals to sing like, competitively versus this first round shit they did. I think that because Cynthia could sing. So, we'll see here. But they did dismiss some girls that could sing too that we'll talk about. Tracy has her moments, but I'm tired of, when you get there, is Vanessa Williams the Paula Abdul? There were times Vanessa did seem a little tired. And you do know that the part 1 and part 2 were filmed the same day, even though Graham Norton's like, we're going to do the episode the next day. Lies. Lies, baby. You're not doing the episode the next day. This is the same day. It was a very long day of filming because, they had to reset and do all that shit all over again. So, she was over it. Cynthia is a good singer, would be a good pick for this show. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Love how they were struggling to mention shit for Michelle, that part. Michelle got Emmys. Yes, she has an Emmy. I think she has 2. One of these things are not like the other. One of these things don't belong. Y'all are really getting into tricks. Better rep the manatee, the flop. Y'all, if you hear any banging in the background, my neighbor's probably mad. I'm doing a video right now, and so they're retaliating. Either that or they need to hang something up at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So please forgive them. Is it just me or is Trixie everywhere? LOL. I mean, we could say the same for somebody else who's in here. You know what I'm saying? Keep Bleeding is always a jam. It will forever be a jam. It's never not going to be the jam. Keep bleeding in love. Matty, please watch Eurovision. It is you down. I think it's on Netflix or NBC on your end. The American version will start in February next year. Oh Lord. So it's just going to be American Idol. If it's the American right? Well, I don't know. They're going to do original songs, so that'll be different. Jujubee was typical Drag Race level vocals. Good. No, we're gonna keep it real today. I'm not. When I tell you the amount of disappointment, I'm not even trying to be mean. It was just very, ooh, you did pick the wrong song, especially for what you could do and for what you need to show. I also have a good friend on this show right now. So it was just kind of sad to watch a little bit of this show for me because I was like, damn, they made some cuts I weren't expecting here. So 14 queens are in this competition, but with part 1, they introduced 7 queens for us here. Let me go ahead and get these names up. I'm asking for forgiveness. Don't have to give it because some people just like to be mean, nasty. And I try my best with these pronunciations and these enunciations with these folks, but some people's names I may be a little off on, all right? So give me a second, okay? Now, first up is Cheyenne Valentino from Chicago, USA. I like Cheyenne a lot, and we're gonna get into this performance. Then we got over here Woo Woo. I was here at the Woo Woo, representing China, baby. Guangzhou, I believe. I'm correct with that. Guangzhou, I believe. Then we have my good sis, Miss Novazar. I met a Novazar at DragCon 2019, I believe in New York first. Maybe it was LA first, but New York, we took pictures. But she is a sweetheart. They are non-binary, representing, excuse me for the sheet. Well, we went full, we in geesh here, but I love them to death. So I was very much glad to see them on the show. Also, fun fact that a friend of mine told me is that because Honey Davenport is my drag mother, and that's also Honey's daughter too, is Nova Czar. So I was like, oh, bitch, that's my sister. Boom. So I was like, well, look at that. Oh, but it was again when a very sweet, lovey, awesome person, and they love their drag. I think they're so talented. So I was really, really happy to see my good friend on here. I was very, very happy for it. Then we had somebody who, when they said their name, it threw me off a tad bit, who's sitting right next to Nova. It's Grag Queen. And I was sitting here doing this the whole time, like, did I miss something? And I'm gonna give Mario some time because Mario, you deserve it, baby. Let's go. Let's go ahead and give it because we don't need a drag and rag, right? Y'all hating on Trixie, but she has the status of one of the better singers to come from the show, if not her. Who? They could bring in Adore, of course, but they could bring in some other girls. But at the same time, I'm gonna agree with Mario here. Trixie has gone on a very high level of popularity, and her music has reached the charts. Mama has performed and done her work, and she's also, of course, like people say, we're tired of seeing her. Well, honey, you got to work. You got to work. That's gonna happen to me one of these motherfucking days. Oh, I'm tired of seeing that. Maddie's on every goddamn show. Sure am. I want to work. I want to work. So I'm not mad at these people for we seeing them everywhere at all. But I was happy for Trixie. But I will say, while we're talking about why y'all hating, Mama did have a couple of repetitious things that she said over and over again for certain folks. And I was like, Miss Mama, like, what happened? You just didn't know if you wanted to say something meaner, or it was like, oh, I don't want to say something too nasty. So this is the best I can do. But no, Trixie was there. I was here for it, and I'm glad she's a judge. We can move on. But Grag Queen, so weird to say that. It just feel. I'm trying to get that Grag Queen is from Brazil, so we have Brazilian representation up in this piece. I was here for that. Now, Betty Bitchla. She was like, it's from Denmark, Norway. Bislop. I forgot how she said it when she was giving the accent. I loved it a lot better than the than the English way to pronounce it. I loved it. But they low key, no shade. I got Max immediately. No shade. But I think they're talented too. I think all of them are, honestly. I was very impressed by a lot of the singers today. Next to Betty Bishlop, let's talk about Genzilla. Genzilla from Australia, if I'm correct. Come on, Maddie. It's Sydney, Australia. I said, okay. Genzilla is the one over here in this beard. Bitch. Get ready for this conversation I'm gonna have about Genzilla because I was gagged. Did not expect that voice. Woo, I was like, what is happening here? I was here for it. And last and certainly not least, and this is of course the original lineup just for the part one of this gigery, is from Paris, France, Leona Winter. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get into these performances here. I do know that there was a lot of in between with this, like, meet the queen sort of bit, but not really. It was more so, I am this, I do that. I'm from there, I have done this. It was giving background story to a lot of these queens on how they, represent themselves, the work that they've done, or what they're facing in their countries where it's hard to be in drag and be a performer. or where the girls are lip syncers and they're actually working on their singing voices. Some of these people have already been on TV before. We'll see a few of them in the second part of this with Ada Vox and Jujubee on different series. Ada Vox has competed on American Idol and got to the voting portion of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the first drag queen to do that. And then, of course, Courtney Act is not on the show, but she was the one that did the Australian Idol that happened. But for the American Idol, that was a big deal. Trust me. Okay, they didn't let none of the gays go through for a minute, except for Clay Aiken. He had to pretend for a little bit. But for real, I was here for the first lineup. Okay. Whew. Okay, so let's talk about these performances and get into these songs here. Let me tell you. Now, you are seeing this backdrop, right? This is why I like the stage a lot. Yes, it could seem to make them swallow a little bit, but it's so grand. And I'm assuming that as this progresses, we're gonna like we've seen from the trailers and commercials, they're gonna be dancers, they're gonna be some people like this, that, and the other that are gonna be put in there. So I don't think we're gonna be missing too much. I think right now it's just sort of like, by the way, this is them, show us your talent. There you go. All right, so Rehab. Rehab by Amy Winehouse. Now, okay. Drag Queen. I like this. I was a little bit like, I wish it was a different song, but I thought that they did a very good job for what it's worth. And they showed their range and they were like going up on the levels a little bit, giving a little growl here and there and giving some attitude. I was here for it. I was here for it. I was not, I don't know why if I don't like the Rehab song. That's the part. Yeah, is I don't know. I'm not just hearing it over and over again. It's like, I don't know. But I thought they did a very good job. I was very entertained. And I also could see that they're a dancer too in some bits. So if there's ever any song that they do where they got to do a little nasty little number, I know Mom's gonna give. So I was entertained, but I was still like, it's Rehab. It is what it is. Now, this right here, Betty Bitch Slap. Okay, so the song was Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, na na na. Okay. Nice song. Vocals are great. Again, it's another song that I've heard in so many commercials. I've heard so many times before. It's just like, but I thought they did a great job. I thought it was good. I did. I thought it was a really good job. I was like, okay, this is great. This is kind of great. Um, but I don't like the song. I hated hearing it in commercials. I hated hearing it for the full bit. Like, honestly. Yeah. It's called Dance Monkey. Yeah. Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey. Yeah, all that kind of bit. But yeah, it just didn't do it for me. But I felt their talent. They can sing. I just wish it was a different song. That's all. But I was here for Denmark's Max. I was. Okay, so there was low-key a robbery. Girl, Cheyenne Valentino did Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. I liked the performance. I was entertained. I thought her voice was really good. Did I miss something? 'Cause I thought she did a good job. I don't agree with the judges. Did they give her bad feedback? I, I mean, she sang the fuck out of that song. I was like, what are we doing here? I mean, the look can be basic, but let's talk about the talent. Let's talk about the talent. It's a pageantry look. Some girls find it basic. I think the dress is lovely. I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was a good song. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh, there are no zooms. I'm just doing a review today. There was no points where I was like, oh my god, look at those. It's the first episode. I can't read nobody like that. I mean, we gonna get to somebody who I'm gonna talk about, but yeah, I thought Cheyenne was given sort of like a pass on by. They could have let that baby stay, honestly. Okay, woo woo, woo woo woo. Woo woo. I love you, woo woo. I do. This was the worst song to pick for a Let me tell you what my talented range is in singing. This is the worst song. This is the worst. Material girl, and I'm in the material world. Like, she tried to, I guess, play it up a little bit towards the end. But again, the vocals were just sitting here. They did not go anywhere. Everything was flat. So it just didn't give her what she needed to give the most out of it. Okay, see, these are things I try to forget, and you try to bring up for me to give me this PTSD. Can we talk about cringe was the explanation of WAP? Graham Norton saying anything to do with pussy is very disturbing. Very disturbing. Of course, P is for presentation. I forget what the W and the A were for. Honestly, I really tuned out when they were explaining it. I was like, you're just doing a RuPaul moment with the CUNT for charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, but then you just do WAP in the same sort of like, it's still over a woman's private part that we're having this conversation. We're still doing this. In order for you to be the best at this, you must have WAP. In order for you to win Drag Race, you must be cunt. See what I'm saying? Like, come on. W is what you wear. Is A attitude and P presentation? Is that what it is? What you wear, attitude, and presentation? Oh my God. That's fine. That's fine. Well, it's okay. That's okay. Well, it's all right. We're gonna let it go. This is how they want to set the show. It's fine. My Libra scale is like, it's trying so hard. Oh, I've gotten too old for this. I've gotten too old to be so nasty. I've just, some things I really want to hate, and I just have to go, you know what? All right. All right. All right. Oh God, don't remind me of Fugly. Please don't remind me of that. That was the stupidest thing. Oh Lord, we're gonna change this name into something really just dumb. That I did like. Okay, actually, thank you for bringing this up, and I want to just speak on this for all the queens who are going to be performing for the rest of the show. When they're singing in a language that is their native tongue, it is so beautiful. This happens later with our good sis from Mumbai, who is singing in Hindi, and it is amazing. Amazing. Actually, the second half of Girls, excluding Jujubee, were dusted a lot of the girls in the front. I'm just gonna be real with you. The second half came to play. I was like, oh, not that all the heavy hitters were in that group. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, Boo Boo. I just thought you looked beautiful. I thought the performance was somewhat there, but unfortunately, when it came to the song choice, it just didn't work out for you. So that's just what it felt like for me, baby. Okay, let's see here. Oh, my good friend Novazar. I'm so proud of you, my love. They made a decision to do I'm Not a Girl. Come on, Brittany. Come on, Brittany. Not yet a woman. Hey. All I need is time. There was a whole reveal with the presentation, the artwork, very New York. That's my Nova. It was nice. It was good. I enjoyed it. Again, this was a little bit tough because of everybody else that was performing around all of this. And so for me, when they were getting critiques, I didn't expect what happened later to take place because it felt like, oh, by the way, don't, no. Like if I'm going to put Nova in a position with the 14, Nova's definitely in the middle. It wasn't bad. It was good. It was a clean performance. I thought it was nice. I do think I will, Julio, as a friend, but I keep it real. Okay. I do think there should have been a little bit more, oh, look at me almost losing my shit. You know what I mean? Just a little oof. Like I could hear them singing and it was very well done and everything was great vocally. I just wanted just a little bit more. But yeah, I love me some Nova. So yeah, I was very happy. But yeah, I just felt like as far as like top range, not for my sister. But middle wise, I thought it was a decent performance. Again, it was weird how they did everything, but I was like, okay, here we go. But I loved the reveal and I thought it was fabulous. Genzilla, this was so unexpected for me, girl. The song is Human. That voice went so low, and it was so I was gagged. I was like, what is this? What is this? Performance was everything. And when you got to do the Meet the Queens before this, it was also a good time too. Love them. I love them a lot. I'm actually like very intrigued with their drag, the aesthetic, the way that they present themselves, and the fact that they can fucking sing the house down. Ooh. I was like, that's a voice. I was like, that's a voice, everybody. That's a voice. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, some of the girls were really good. Some girls were good, and then some were like, what is this? Like, it's talented. Everyone's talented there, but some people have some sort of something that just makes you go, who is this? Where do they come from? And why have we never seen them before? For me, because I know other people may have seen them before where they're from, but I'm like, you should have been introduced a long time ago, bitch. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm here for it. Thankfully, they weren't on Down Under that part, because you know that would have been screwed over. We would have been screwed with that treatment. Leona Winters. Oh, oh, oh! I love a good French song. Non je ne regrette rien. I should have added a little bit more with the regret on there. I just sat there like this the whole time because, you know, again, took French. I'm not the best at it, but I understand very little. As I'm watching it like build and the bravado just go up, and it was like, oh my God, she's the real deal. She's fabulous. She's gorgeous. I was here for it. I really was. I was like, ooh. I was like, I think this is going to be the biggest threat because of her presence. It's polished. I did watch the switch. I don't remember her on there. That's the crazy part. I watched that was a long time ago when I looked at the switch. I was like, what? And it was on YouTube and I was looking at it. I didn't have any English subtitles. I literally just sat there with no translation and just watched. I was like, I guess this will work, but I did enjoy it. I think I saw it when Gia Gunn was on there. Yep, that's the one I remember when Gia Gunn was on there. Ooh, Gia was fighting. Well, I mean, very interesting. But yeah, Leona Winters, I'm here for her. I'm putting her in my top 5 bracket. Absolutely. Wait, she won the switch? Wow, that's a girl. Okay, she about to come here and win again. I didn't finish the series. That's why I can't remember. I told y'all it was a long time ago. You act like I watched that 3 months ago. That was a while ago when I watched that. That did not come out last year. Okay, moving on, because we're talking about Queen of the Universe here. They actually introduced 7 more queens. They were making it seem like that was going to be an elimination. Oh, wait, no, there's no elimination. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, we have 7 more queens that are going to be coming here. Now, this was the group I think brought the biggest and the baddest with them. There were way more consistent levels of them bitches were doing it. But there was one person in particular that I am going to talk about today where I say, see what happens when there's no backtracking on a RuPaul Drag Race stage and the girls ask for live vocals and you pick a song that is radio friendly in your car and not for the stage. I was disappointed, even though Juju, I have bought your album. Excuse me, I stream it. I pay for Apple Music. I stream it. I'm a fan of Puppet. That's one of my favorite songs. I love me some Juju, but I am going to talk about it today because a bitch was sitting there like, oh, she's about to wear it. Wait a minute. I had to pause. I was like, oh, never mind. Never mind. All right. I'm telling you, she was singing like she was in her car. There was no excuses for all of that. Ada Vox, what's good? You picked a very hard song to sing, and you fucking sang the shit out of it. Representing San Antonio, Texas, and y'all know I'm from Houston, so she's 2.5 hours away from me, so I'm going to be definitely standing Miss Ada Vox. Former contestant on, former contestant on American Idol, Miss Thing here, At Last by Etta James. Oh, oh, uh-oh, they should be worried. I forget the name of the disease she suffers from or what it is exactly, where her vocal cords are considered baby vocal cords that give her a very high octave range. Whatever it is, it has blessed her with a gift because my God in heaven, those vocals are tea. So she wasn't in the top 3 for American Idol, or do I not know what that is since I didn't watch? Fabulous. 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 I can't wait to hear what else she's going to sing. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what Ada gives me. What else are you going to sing? How is it going to sound? What are you going to do? What's the performance going to give? Ooh. Infantile epiglottis. Okay. Thank you. Infantile epiglottis. Okay. It's a blessing. That voice is, ah, ah, ah. I hope it doesn't give her issues like sore throats often and stuff like that. Because I mean, god damn. Oh, that voice is butter. Oh, it's butter. Go on, sister. You were singing the house down. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, moving on here. Okay. Woohoo. This is somebody else who also surprised me. Regina. Not Regina, Regina. Uh Voce. Look at me. I had it right the first time. No, man, I just got these down. No. I know it's Regina. Look at me. I even wrote down the G pronounced with an H. Don't fuck it up because they're gonna read you. Did I get it right, Regina? Look at me how I'm saying the last part like I'm scared to fuck it up. I'm sorry. I liked her a lot. I thought she was fabulous. She gives me drama when she performs. She's very theatrical, and she gives me sort of like the stage presence of being able to hit the corners so everybody knows she's singing to them. Mexico down. Very that. I love her. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. Regina. um Drama, and I think she's beautiful. I love the dress, everything about it. I'm very interested to see where this is going. See how this group already just is killing it? It's like goddamn, and sang the whole song in Spanish, bitch. Work. Oh, it was so right. Oh, it was so right. I was like, oh. I'm telling you, come on. So I stand her a lot too as well. Okay, this, I won't even call her a bitch. That's disrespectful. This lady right here, this queen that's on the stage. I don't think I've ever sat up so hard in my entire. It was an Italian. Stop it. It was an Italian. I don't know Italian. I don't know Italian. She's singing it. Wait, from Mexico and singing Italian. My mind just went. My mind just went. What? I have to go back just to give that time. I'm gonna get to I'm gonna get to Rainy. I'm gonna get to her because she's fabulous. What? Multilingual. Oh, I'm so impressed. Okay. I'm even more impressed. I got the goosebumps just from that. Okay. Whoa. Her mother is Italian. Gag. I live. Okay. Huh. This is gonna be a fun show. See, things like this are making me way more interested as it's going because there's a lot of depth to all of these queens. My God. Okay. Let me go into this name here. Her Meet the Queens, I think, was my favorite one. I was so entertained. Come on, I have this name down. Look at me not being organized. Um, Rani Kohinoor, Rani Kohinoor, from Mumbai, India. This was my favorite performance of the night, hands down. The reason why it was my favorite, one, because I was more than surprised, but it just continued to go on and on with how good it was. The vocals increased with how impressive they were. It just kept getting better and better as it continued. It was like, what? Talented. The vocal range out of fucking control. It was Bollywood. It really was for me, and I loved it. I live and breathe for it. I cannot pronounce the name of the song. It was a mashup too, so it was two songs that she sang together. I am impressed. I am interested. I live. I breathe. I live and I breathe. I bow. I was gagged. I was like, oh, she's the one. So see how that went from me living for Ada and then living for this one and then living for that. It's like, oh, there are too many talented queens on this show. The Hindi was so beautiful. I loved it. And I got the chance to out here in Houston, there was a Bollywood theater that was like deep in Sugarland. And I got the opportunity to go to one when I was dating this individual. And we went with the family. And we ended up like seeing a Bollywood movie. And the movie was like 3.5 hours, 4 hours long. It was long as fuck. Great movie. Great movie though. Um, Literally got this from this. I love it. It was breathe. It was everything. Great performance. Great performance. Let's continue on here. Please, apologies for my neighbors. I don't know what they're doing, being weird right now. It's like, all right. All right. Now we're gonna get into Laveau here, or Laveau. Laveau. Yes, Laveau from London, UK. And they sung a song that was translated into I Was Born to Sing Forever. I thought they had a powerful voice too. I was like, this is gonna be difficult. Uh Very strong presence, beautiful voice. I loved the way that they sung and the way that they commanded the stage. There was a funny moment between them and Graham Norton, with being the oldest contestant that was there or whatever. But I like them too. This was tough. Everybody was bringing their A game. This was a talented. I was like, oh, this is a lot. I'm here for the singing competition. Can't believe I brought it back in. La Voix. There we go. Excuse me. La Voix. Oh, fabulous. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. All right. Glad we can move on from that. So thank you for that. Shirley Bassey realness for sure. Moving forward into the Juju B. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. All right. Come on, Matt. You can do this. They gave you a lovely backdrop. They did. They gave you a lovely backdrop, sister. This is a fabulous backdrop. Down. I could say that the range of this backdrop was a lot more than what we got. Tito Burrito, go to hell. She said a Ford Focus. Girl, I said Fiesta. A Ford Fiesta. A Toyota Yaris, girl. That's what that voice was given. Only 2 gears. A go-kart. My goodness. I love you, Juju B, but let's keep it bad. Out of every performance I watched tonight, this was the hardest one. And I hate that. Because I know you're talented and I love your music. But fam, baby, come lay me up and let me get to this honest, a little bit dangerous, a little bit da 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 da. I'm so into you, and what? I was like, what? Yeah. was the problem with the song choice and the problem with how things went down, and this was something I'm going to have Keith pop in here because I agree with this. It was the expectations were very high based on what we've witnessed before. That's one. Two, it's an Ariana Grande song that Ariana does a lot of vocal work, even in her whispery ass tone. Very whistly, whispery, very WW. Okay, not the rest. No websites here. But it's she up and down, up and down, up and down. All of that, all of it. But the live chat got my brain just went like clack clack. So someone goes, Juju is Filipino, and then Jonah and Timmy are like, no, baby, she's Laotian. I was like, what's going on? She was, Mama was representing Boston. Mama, I was sad. I was. It was just a little dress, a little high boot. I mean, she was giving real. She was giving the realness, but oh no. All right, continuing forward here. Oh Lord, I gotta talk about this person. I told you. I told you. I told you. I'd be like, what is it? Is it a poster? I hope it at least has a frame, whatever they're hanging up. I hope it has a frame. Because that would be really sad if it wasn't that. You know what I mean? That'd be really sad. Okay, so this is the one that is currently there is allegations against. I can't say that that stuff has been confirmed because there hasn't been anything court wise, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? But Kiara, who we all know from season 1 of Canada's Drag Race, shout out to you, baby, dropped a whole lot. A whole lot. A whole motherfucking lot in reference for like information about what they went through and what they were experiencing. She is suing them, correct? So that is something that is currently happening, but there hasn't been anything that has been established just yet outside of what we know from what was given to us by our good friend. Okay. Uh, I see what Mark is saying right here on the abuser part, exactly with the platform, all of that, and etc. Not Manatee the flop. Mantante Alex is a yodeling country music star, I guess, or what they were trying to be. What's interesting is that they're from Montreal, Canada, so they represent Canada. They're actually really good at singing. They're actually very, very talented, which was very strange to watch them perform with the information that we've been given. And it's like, oh my God, look at this. Like, look at this. Like, this person is fucking talented, yet here we are. And I know other things that are happening here as well. Okay, Mark, baby, listen, I want this to be highlighted. I may not have everything automatically. I got a lot of shows I got to cover, okay? But let's highlight this for sure. I want to make sure we got this down. Not just Kara, a whole lot of other people as well. So excuse me. Please forgive me. A lot of people. I don't have the full story, and I apologize. I'm not organized enough apparently today for the rest of this here. And I want to get off of this individual so I can move on with the rest of this show. But this person who it's a lot going on with them and it's not good, is talented, and they have a great voice. The yodeling was amazing, but there is a lot surrounding them right now that does not sit right with me, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Talented, but I'm gonna let them in the comment section, the warehouse, have that moment with you, baby. so they can tell you what's going on. Because I want to go ahead and continue with this while I'm trying to beat my neighbor who is deciding to hang up things at this time of night while I'm reviewing, as I have another show to do right after this on Scotty by Nature's channel. I am not correcting you or interrupting you, but I'm just trying to keep the flow going here while I'm trying to keep a professional note while I'm doing this at the same time. So going on to our next contestant here. Now, this baby was the other one who impressed me the most, and I was nervous that they were going to do something with her. But Aria B. Cassadine is next, and I think one song that they sang was Rise Like the Phoenix is a really, really, really great song. And I personally thought they were vocally giving everything. I was so impressed. I was so impressed. And you know what I thought was really fabulous about them is that I don't agree with Michelle's note about the pitch. At one point, she said something with her, and I was like, "What are you talking about? Pitch? Like, are we really having this? We having this moment here?" But she, I thought, did one of the best jobs. I thought she commanded that stage perfectly. I thought it was fabulous. I thought it was fabulous. Like, honestly, I'm working right now, so I'm going to keep on going. So we could do this all day. Honestly. But yeah, I personally am a huge fan of hers. I thought she sang the voice down. I thought she looked beautiful. She gave me pageanty and very professional tease. I'm here. I'm a big fan of hers. I want to see her do more. I was such a fan. Woo, such a fan. Very much that. Yeah. Now, when this all happened here, and now all 14 queens are on the stage, this is where shit got a little real for me, and I wasn't a huge fan of personally because I was like, what's going on? Why even have this show if on the first episode we eliminate half the cast? Like, definitely almost half the cast. Graham Norton comes out here looking like Teddy Grahams, and he decides to tell us, oh, by the way, 6 queens are going to be eliminated today. What? 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 Wait, what? We don't get like one critique. Oh, let's fix it, move on. I get it. It's 250K. I get it. But 6 people? Ah, I was screaming. I was mad for everybody because I knew in that moment that Jujubee was going on. Like, I'll tell you this right now. I said, there is no way in hell. See, again, I'm not familiar. So it was all new for me. And that's why I was like, oh, this is what Eurovision be. Oh, this is a lot. That hurts. I don't like shows like that. That's scary. It's like Game of Thrones. Like everybody dies in the first season. Like, no, we don't need this. Why all the people we like on the first season? We like these people. Maybe they're scared not to get a second season. Yeah, let's go through the comment section right here. Jujubee better have girl. We'll have this discussion. But if a drag race wants to eliminate 6 queens and shorten the season, I'm okay. I mean, well, this next season is going to be pretty long, Timothy. So get ready. Maybe they were scared not to get a second season, so they put on the best talent. That's also a good reason to do that. But there was a moment towards the end we need to discuss. This is nothing like Eurovision. Oh, see, here we go. Eurovision is all original songs. All right, the fight's out. Listen, let me just go ahead and finish this up because these neighbors upstairs are being total a-holes, and I just like to finish this so I get on my next show today. I might have to change rooms to do these lives. Yeah, don't talk about me. All right, so here we go. 18 episodes, Jose. Mm-hmm. They're planning and plotting that around DragCon, so you already know what's up. Gonna be over a month right after, then a whole new show is gonna be introduced. So here come Graham Norton. Forgive me for the screenshot. Okay, low key, this could have been a zoom in moment. Also, 200 plus people in the room. Thank you so much for tuning into the live today. Please make sure you hit that like button and make sure to leave a comment. Algorithm stuff. Mm-hmm. I think this would have been a fine number for me. 4 or 3 with K-Star as well. Like 3 or 4 out of 14. I am firming, and I'm going to take a little time with that one. That will be next week because I got to do some digging to do some plot connections because of what they left open for the finale. Please give me time with that one. I'm actually like trying to take some more organization with that one and give you what my theories are on top of like how I'm going to break down the episode because I watched that 3 times already. It's one of the best finales on a show I've ever seen. Personally, very good. I didn't zoom. However, this is zoom worthy. So they start calling queens up to tell them if they stayed or not. We find out that our Regina is going to be staying. We find out our baby from Paris, Leona, is going to be staying, and of course, Greg Queen is going to be there. So Brazil, Paris, and Mexico are going to be fully represented, like for real, for real. Um, Shade is not playing today, girl. You said, honey, I don't want to see the rest of them little boogers. I can't. I can't. I thought everyone that was eliminated deserved it. Get rid of the filler. Come on now. But yes, we got that going on. And then, all right. Now, these four stood up here, and I said to myself, all of them are very talented, so I wouldn't have been surprised if all four stayed. Instead, Ada Vox, the person who was currently in some shit, Mentante Alex, got the okay, and it left our good British queen and our Mumbai queen. I was sitting here like, what is going on? I got nervous that they were not going to keep Ronnie. I thought Ronnie was gone. Not Manatee. Shut up, Ace Novel. I was really not. I was really worried for our girl Ronnie. I was really worried. I was like, if they don't keep the good lady from Mumbai, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I also felt bad for Lavu. I felt bad for her because it was like, bitch, she served too. She served too. Like, what is the tea? Is it Laquan? Food. See. Okay, here we go. This was a lot. Okay, not me forgetting to put the pictures in. Oh, that's right. Look at me. I'm trying to spare you her feelings. Voix, 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 le voix, voix, voix. Come on, Matt. Voix, le voix, vous. Why do I want to say vous? Comment allez-vous? That's why. That was one of the French expressions I was able to say a lot when I was taking French was bonjour, monsieur, comment allez-vous aujourd'hui, n'est-ce pas? And my voice always wants to go to vous. It's va, va. My French teacher would be so mad at me right now. Matt! Okay. But yes, No Bazaar, unfortunately, was eliminated. I was crushed. Jujubee was eliminated, crush. Cheyenne Valentine was eliminated, crush. Betty Bishlap was eliminated. It's fine with that one. I mean, I wasn't really crushed for Juju either. It kind of was like, yeah, nah, not compared to what we just heard. Not compared to what we just heard. It wasn't going to happen, sister. So they eliminated 6 of them babies. Jesus Christ. I think Cheyenne should be brought back personally. I think Cheyenne actually was a really great singer, and I want them to give her another chance. Maybe give her another dress, or like to see her with a production of people dancing around her, possibly. Lavoie could possibly be brought back. I can see Cheyenne and Lavoie. Woo Woo was also eliminated too. Woo Woo being eliminated wasn't a shocker. The Material Girl bit wasn't that good. She was lovely, beautiful, but we needed a different song. We needed a different song. I think song selection hurt a lot of these queens, and I think some of them may have came with an idea in their head to do a performance, and they didn't realize what kind of stage this was, where they would need to bring the big gun first to make sure they stayed for the race. That's what I think happened with this kind of competition here for some of the queens that were eliminated. They should have picked a much more grand song to open with first. So yeah, very that. So if they do decide to bring queens back, I would be down for it. I would even be here for 2 queens coming back. Bring back 2 of them. Make it because that's 8 of them. That's cute, but come on, how about 10? Let's do a 10 people competition here. 14 was a lot, but 10's fabulous. 8's a little Drag Race Italia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Ooh, I feel bad. So a couple of these queens, we're just gonna have to see them bring production. I'm sure we're gonna get a couple of dance numbers and all that sort of stuff. I'm a little bit nervous for our villain in the competition from outside things that they've done, making it very far, and me having to sit through that. I'm very nervous for that because I'm like, girl, do I have to go through this? Um, my top picks so far. It's definitely Ronnie. It's definitely Aria B. Cassadine, and it's definitely Leona Winter and Gingzilla for honorable mention. I just want to see some more, but I'm totally interested in what they've got going on. Okay, y'all, they are really fucking up upstairs. I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I'm trying to keep my cool. And it's becoming very difficult, but a bitch is gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Okay, um, I have a show right after this that actually you can catch me on. It's going to be on Scotty by Nature's channel, and that is on YouTube. It's going to be the Boys Night Out panel. Jamar84 is a part of that cast. We also got What's the Tea with Terrence that's on there, Josiah's World TV, and of course, my good friend Scotty by Nature. Uh, Definitely tune in for that. It's going to be a good time. It'll be at, I believe, 6:15 Pacific, 8:15 Central, 9:15 Eastern. And it's going to be a lot of hot topics and good times. $250,000 is on the line. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. Whew. These 8 queens are left in the competition. We'll see whatever gags they bring us. This moment right here, I was just very, oh, girl. I had to give this. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I think we made the wrong decision, don't you? Yeah, we shouldn't have sent them home. Well, what can we do? We're judges. We can do anything. Swell. Like the what? Okay, great. Mm-mm-mm. Anywho. Well, Rashi, I mean, honestly, you could just put Australia had more money. Holland had more money. I mean, any one of them had more money. I'm just all of them had more money. You get a badge and a show, and it's on Wow Presents. Girl, you better hope. You better hope it's on the level. Because not every one of them make it to the next door. I'm just saying. Knock, knock. Stop knocking. Stop knocking on the ceiling. Okay. Anywho. Um, I hope y'all had fun tonight. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section, algorithm, please, and hit the like button. I appreciate it so very much. I delete hate for free, by the way. Queen of the Universe episodes 1 and 2 are now available on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus is a streaming app. Download that sucker or get online on your computer and tune in. You can, of course, stream it to your television as well, or find it on your Roku for the girls that know all about that shit too. And I'm not sure if it plays on any other apps in other countries, but if it does, comment section, link it below so everyone knows where to go. Thanks again for tuning in. Apologize for the interruptions of rude people. Not my fault, unfortunately, here. But I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great evening. I will see you over on Scotty's channel in just a few. It's right now, it's like 6:48. I'll be over there around 8:15 my time, and we'll have a great time in that conversation as well. So love, it's on Amazon Prime too. Yeah, work. Oh yes, thank you. It is. Oh, so that's another thing I should announce as well. 19,000 plus subscribers currently for the YouTube channel. Bravo to all of you. I appreciate you so much, Rant Pack, for supporting me on my journey. I've been doing YouTube for a little bit of time now. It's been, I think, almost over 5 years, and I'm so happy we could get this up to this mark. Hope we can get to 20K. Also, I got a landmark or a benchmark, excuse me, from YouTube today. They sent me a little notice. Apparently, my channel has had 5 million views. My channel alone has had 5 million views. Now, subscribers. I'm playing, but it's still amazing. I'm like, whoa, 5 million views on my channel over the course of all these years. That's fucking amazing, and it's really good. I'm appreciative of this platform and being able to, talk to y'all, us have a conversation, agree to disagree, and have a good time, agree together, laugh about stuff. Just have a good stuff. This is not meant to hurt any of these queens. This is not meant to hurt any of y'all. This is simply just us gathering around to have our opinions and talk about it, and whether we agree or not, just have a good time. And like, of course, all love here, all the puss of the listening in the world. Successful and organized conversations. All right, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Again, for the girls that always say, put it up, Matt. If you'd like to donate, Cash App, $MattyRants, and then MattyRants, PayPal.me/MattyRants. Of course, check Patreon. I've already posted the last 2 episodes reactions for Drag Race UK on there. These people are really trying me today. And then, of course, we're going to have Canada on there soon, as well as Queen of the Universe. I'll be starting the following week for the reactions for Patreon. And there's something else I'm going to be doing on Patreon too, but I can't tell you yet. So yes, thanks again for tuning in. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Ranch? Boy, Matty Rants. Talk to you later. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.